terrorism. Now the news in full. Former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami said he has no regret over his actions while in office following his release from prison custody. Malami, who is facing a 16-count charge of alleged money laundering alongside his wife Bashir Asabe and son Abdulaziz, maintained that he intends to vigorously defend himself against the allegations. He pleaded not guilty to the charges filed by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. The former minister was rearrested on January 19 by operatives of the Department of State Services shortly after his initial release from Kuje prison. And January 21, he accused the DSS of denying him access to his family and legal team. Malami also alleged violations of his rights during the investigation, claiming that security agencies searched his homes and business premises without prior notification. The Federal Court in Abuja later granted bail to Malami and his son in the sum of 200 million naira each over alleged terrorism-related offenses. He had since fulfilled the bail conditions and regained his freedom. The Inspector General of Police, Oluwafunke, has directed the Nigerian Police Trust Fund to channel more welfare interventions towards junior-ranked officers, stressing their critical role in frontline policing. According to him, junior officers bear stressing their critical role in frontline policing. According to him, junior officers bear the brunt of operational duties across the country. The first spokesperson, Anthony Placid, said the call was made when the IGP received the Executive Secretary of the Nigerian Police Trust Fund, Alhaji Mohammed Shaidu, alongside members of the fund's board of directors during a courtesy visit to the force headquarters in Abuja. The meeting provided an avenue for strategic discussions aimed at strengthening collaboration between the Nigerian police force and the Trust Fund, particularly in advancing ongoing reforms and improving operational effectiveness. Shaibu reaffirmed the Nigerian Police Trust Fund commitment to supporting the police through sustained and needs-driven intervention in personal welfare, training, and operational capacity. The political movement of the All Progressives Congress governorship candidate in Osun State 2026 election, Asiwaju Bola Oyebamiji, has said the recent state visit of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to the United Kingdom reinforces democratic values and signals renewed momentum toward tackling terrorism in Nigeria and across West Africa. The group commended Tinubu's address at Windsor Castle, where he spoke before King Charles III, Queen Camilla, Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, alongside other distinguished guests. The movement's coordinator, Mayowa Olabisi, described the visit as historic, noting that Tinubu is the first Nigerian president to be hosted at Windsor Castle, a site that has served the British Crown for centuries, elevated Nigeria's global profile, underscored the administration's commitment to deepening democratic governance. The movement reaffirmed its support for President Tinubu's policies aimed at strengthening democratic institutions and eradicating terrorism in the country. The chairman Oriade South Local Council Development Area Ipetu Ijesha State Jimati Oladeji Benedict has refuted claims that the Federal High Court Osogbo dismissed the APC SNO chairman appeal for tenure elongation. He noted that the court just heard the case and fixed May 21 to deliver judgment on the issues of local government. The chairman stated this today, Thursday, in a chat with Vicinity News while speaking on the functionality of the APC chairman, insisting the governor did not allow local government leadership under the APC to run local council affairs after he ordered workers not to resume their duty. He, however, promised to grade roads in Oriade local government area in the coming week, while he urged residents of the state to remain calm till August 15, when they will cast their votes to send Governor Adeleke out of office. He made this known in Yoruba.
àti ìlò ọ̀fẹ́ láti wà state local government tá a wà tó yẹ kí a máa díjọba ṣe ìjọba gómìnà Adémọ́lá Adélékè kò jẹ́ ká díjọba ṣe òun ló ń lo ọwọ́ agbára fún ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ láti má jẹ́ kí ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ kó fọ́ṣọ̀. Ìmọ̀ràn mi ni pé káwọn ará ìlú kan fi gba àlàáfíà láàyè títí di August 15.
The governorship candidate of the African Democratic Congress, Ekiti State, Dari Bejide, has received new members into the party, pledging to provide the required infrastructure and accelerate rural development to ensure residents live decent lives in all parts of the state. Bejide spoke at Ikole Ekiti in the local government area of the state on Thursday while receiving about 200 new members joining from the All Progressives Congress and the People's Democratic Party. No fewer than 13 political parties, including the APC, PDP, and All African Democratic Congress, are participating in the Ekiti State governorship election slated by the Independent National Electoral Commission for June 20. Bejide said that ADC's manifesto is designed to cater for the needs of the people regardless of their political or religious affiliations. The ADC State Chairman Ilesomi Omolayo, who welcomed the defectors to the party, assured that they would be treated equally and enjoy the same benefits as existing members. You are listening to Vicinity 95.3 FM, transmitting live from Ikejile, Ijesha. News nationwide will continue shortly.
Music, sports, entertainment, politics, all on your darling station, Vicinity 95.3 FM, Ikejile, Ijesha.
Thanks for staying tuned. For news, update, and live streaming, visit our website at vicinity953fm.com.ng. You can also call 070-6108-3107. Now the rest of the news. Niger State Governor Umar Bago has said his government is ready to confront bandits and their informant. The governor made this known today, Thursday, in a reprimand against residents harboring bandits and informants to review their identities to security agencies. Bago disclosed that his government had received support from the federal government and foreign partners to strengthen operations against terrorist groups. He stressed the impact of insecurity on education and agriculture in the state, saying banditry had disrupted schooling and farming activities and had drawn the state backwards. He added that the government had technology in place to monitor communications linked to criminal activities, accepting personal responsibility for actions against informants in the course of operation. The governor urged residents to provide information to security agencies and join hands to rid the state of the menace. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Olufemi Oluyede, has admonished communities in Borno and Yobe State, saying they must take ownership of the fight against terrorism as local cooperation remains critical in ending insurgency. Oluyede said this today following a strategic assessment by the armed forces of Nigeria on ongoing counter-terrorism operations against Boko Haram and ISWAP groups. He said that findings indicated that effectiveness and sustainability of military operations were closely tied to the cooperation and commitment of local communities. This comes following the rising death toll of Islamic State West African province ISWAP fighters neutralized during a failed attack on Nigerian troops in Malam Faturi, Abadam local government area of Borno State, to 75, with several others escaping with several injuries. The Chief of Defense Staff argued that terrorism could not thrive without local system support and expressed concern over intelligence reports suggesting that some individuals within affected communities have aided terrorist elements. It therefore urged residents to rise above fear and misplaced loyalty by exposing criminal elements and denying them sanctuary. A bit of sport. 6 teams are set to battle for the 2026 Kano State Federation Cup title. The teams are from Nigerian Premier Football League, Kano Pillars, and Barao FC, Nigerian National League, among other clubs. Defending champions Kano Pillars and last season's runner-up Barao FC have been drawn into the next round, gaining qualification into the semi-finals of the competition. In the opening clashes, Azuba FC will take on Bichi First FC, while Chanji Boys will clash with Proline. The kickoff date for the competition will be announced in due course. In Kano, the winner and runner-up will qualify to play in the finals of the President's Federation Cup. To end news nationwide, and a look at the major stories. Former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami said he has no regret over his actions and will defend himself against the allegations of terrorism. I told you that the chairman of Riade Local Council Development Area Equity Osun State, Ajimati Oladeji Benedict, has refuted claims that the Federal Court Osogbo dismissed the APC yes or no chairman appeal for tenure elongation. And lastly, you heard the Chief of Defense Staff, General Olufemi Yede, has admonished communities in Borno and Yobe to take ownership of the fight against terrorism as local cooperation remains critical in ending insurgency. And just before we go, the last line: falling down is an accident, staying down is a choice. That was news nationwide. It was edited by Aisha Ibrahim on behalf of the production team. I am Oluwafunke Israel. Many thanks for listening. Good evening.